This video is a continuation of Example 6 on page 8 of Chapter 1 Overview. This is the problem where we were given the function that models the personal savings rate as a percent of Americans from 1960 to 2006. In Part C, we are asked to use the graph to estimate the year in which the personal savings rate is a maximum. We start by entering the function into the calculator by pressing y equals. We want to make sure that the window settings that we use will be the correct ones to display the graph. We can use the trace button and use the left and right arrows to scroll along the graph. Do not use the up and down arrows, as this will change you from one function to the next. Notice how as you press the left arrow button, the cursor moves to the left. Notice the coordinates of the cursor at the bottom of the screen as you scroll along the curve. Try to get to the highest point, the maximum point on the graph, by using your left and right arrows. It is sometimes difficult to determine the exact maximum value, but we can use a feature on the calculator. Press second trace. This will access the Calc menu, which is a menu for many different calculations. Press 4 or scroll to 4 maximum. The calculator asks you to set the left boundary. Scroll to the left of the maximum point. Press enter to set this point. And notice the dark arrow above the left boundary. The calculator now asks you to set the right boundary. Scroll to the right of the maximum point. Press enter to set this point. The calculator now asks you to guess the value. You can do this by either moving closer to the maximum point and pressing enter, or by simply pressing enter now. Now you have the coordinates for the maximum value. Your job is now to interpret this answer in the context of the problem. In this case, we would say that approximately 13 years after 1960, which would be 1973, this was the year in which the personal savings rate for Americans was at its highest value, 8.36%.